Hello and welcome to this edition of Kpsn. It's finally feeling like spring and our athletes are excited for the warmer temperatures. We are 2 solid weeks into the season now, and there are a lot of power struggles unfolding across the Hawk since everyone is fighting for that early season edge. Our boys Warrior Lacrosse team ate up the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers last week, both offensively and defensively, coming out on top with an 11-8 W. With more time to prepare and install plays, the bounce-back win after a hard Sharon loss definitely paid off. The team was ready for the Foxborough Warriors on Monday, beating them 12-9. Dunny DeVellis was crispy with the Rocks, scoring 4 goals for the Warriors. Noah Minkwitz had a pair of goals, and freshman Mason Thompson had a fantastic game with 3 goals and 3 assists. Tommy Kilroy set up his teammates to score with his 3 assists, and senior captain James Boldy was able to stop 17 shots on goal in the net to help his team to another big win. Also, junior Tyler Douglas played a fantastic game defensively, creating several turnovers. The offense was able to keep control of the ball with the help from captain Alex Viscuzzi. Wednesday, the team traveled to Milford and beat the Scarlet Hawks 20-7, and today our Warriors will be taking a ride to Hopkinton High School for their 3rd game this week.
I'm here with KB Locks enforcer Hayden Schmitz. Heard you had a hat trick against North. Saw you on the Hawk Sports headline.
Yep.
Give me a little recap about those Genos.
Against North, we were coming in excited. We had a tough loss against Sharon. The team did not play well at all, but against North, we came out firing. We were up 4-1 first quarter, up 7-5 second quarter, up all game. So I think that's like the mentality we needed. We just come out firing and play all 4 quarters, and we'll be good.
How were your sellies after your 3 goals?
Oh, me and Dunny hit one of the craziest sellies you'll ever see.
I'm here with Mason Thompson, freshman with Varsity Lax, first freshman to score 3 goals. Mason, how does that feel?
Oh, it feels great, boys were buzzing that game, 3 goals in the, 3rd home game, which is beautiful. We took a dub versus a Hawk rival too, which is beautiful. So, just gotta keep grinding. Boys are out there practicing every day, so gonna get better. We want to make a good run of playoffs this year, and we'll see how it goes.
We're 2-1 right now after a hard loss to Sharon. The boys bounce back, 2 straight wins. Going for 3-4 by the end of this week. Hopefully we beat Milford and Hopkinton. Be pretty gritty. Dunny having an unbelievable season so far. Same with Mink, Schmitty, Mason feeding in with the assists and some Genos. We're popping off right now. We're on a hot streak of 2.
We got a young team, 2 seniors. Only seniors are Boldy and Scooch, so Boldy just holds down the defense. Scooch is a great fogo. We got Dunny at attack, who's really just our star player, and Mink, who's just a great player too.
The girls lacrosse team is starting off strong with 3 wins in their first week against Sharon, Brookline, and North Attleboro. In a back-and-forth game against Foxborough on Monday, our girls fought hard but could not come out on top and unfortunately lost 10-8. They also played Milford on Wednesday and won big with a score of 19-4. The girls will have a tough week during and after April break with games against Medfield, Walpole, Mansfield, and Franklin, but will have competitive practices in order to do their best to prepare.
So we lost to Foxborough, but it was a close game and it was well fought, and I think we really stuck with them. And then we played Milford. We played strong against them. We won 19-3. And next week we have a tough week, but I think that we are going to be well prepared.
The softball team has had an impressive start to their season, winning their first 2 games by mercy rule against Stoughton and Franklin. Their dominant performances on the field showcase their skill and teamwork, leaving their opponents struggling to keep up. With their combination of power hitting, solid defense, and exceptional pitching, our Warriors are setting their expectations high for another impressive season. They beat Attleboro on Wednesday 16-3. Freshman pitcher McCoy Walsh came in to relieve Jordan Bennett in the 3rd and racked up a whopping 9 strikeouts to help the team to that big win.
Definitely focus on different things for each pitch, but mainly staying confident and calm during the game and not getting too stressed. I definitely trust the team behind me, and I trust that if I mess up that we can get the runs back.
The girls are at home against Foxborough today at 3:45. The team is focusing on 1 game at a time and are ready to do what it takes to hold their spot at the top of the Hawk.
Lineup's doing their job. I think we had 3 home runs that game, which was pretty good. We came out strong in the first inning. I think we went in there a little uncertain of what they'd be like, so we came back, got some runs, made some good plays. Libby and I are still looking at Turner a double play in the middle, but it was overall a really good game. So far, we have 13 home runs on the year. I think everyone that's hit a home run has had multiple home runs. So I know that Liv's leading the team in home runs. She's got 4. I have 3. Charlotte has 2. Allie Gill has 2. Maddie Paschke, the big one yesterday, has 2. I think that we'll probably end the season like 25 or more home runs. That should be like our goal. We're all making really good contact, hitting the ball hard, and it just happens to land on the other side of the fence. We're able to hit any pitcher during any count, and we're able to produce runs. I also think we're a very resilient team. We've had a few like bad starts to games where we'll allow a few runs, but we come back and score double-digit runs, and I think that's like probably our best quality. Over break we play Kpsn, which will be a good game. They're always good. I think the week after that we play North Attleboro. They have some good players on their team. They have really good pitching, so that's going to be a tough one, but we should be good. Our lineup can handle it. Our pitching can handle it. So we should come out on top.
The baseball team has had a solid start to the season, and coming off a 3-game week, the boys are buzzing. Sophomore pitcher Nate Panini has been stellar on the mound with a huge shutout win against OA and another impressive outing before that against Stoughton. Against Stoughton, he went 5 innings, gave up only 1 hit and 1 walk, and also had 9 strikeouts. Against OA, he went 5 innings with 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and only 1 walk. Both were complete games because of mercy rule. The boys took a very tough 1-0 loss against Attleboro on Wednesday. They have a tough schedule coming up and are looking to take a big step forward in their standings after playing Fian, Walpole, and Ashland. The team hopes to keep their record well above 500 and have big plans to have a gritty season.
We're going to see here, nice compact stance, getting ready to hit the ball right over there. Here we go, Manny. First swing of the day. So, give us a good beat now, huh? Turn on one here. Line drive out up the middle, that's what you're looking for every time. That's a double, coach.
Tough L to Franklin, they're a pretty good team, but we got to learn from our mistakes. Definitely a winnable game, just made a few errors that kind of cost us. Good game against Stoughton though, game 1, week 1, huge dub. So yeah, we're going to move forward, continue to practice.
I mean, it was a tough loss to Franklin, but we killed Stoughton on Monday, and we got a lot of good seniors, a lot of good pitching, a lot of good hitting. I think we're going to be pretty good for the season.
Off to a hot start, 2-1, Mercy, Stoughton, and all the Rames, good start. Rough game against Franklin, but we played like a top team in the beginning. Hoping to carry out the rest of the season, get a win today against Attleboro.
Gotta throw Andrew some elite BP. I like getting back here. Gives me a good distance to throw with the arm slot here. Good protection from the cage. I want to see nice line drives right back at me, Andrew. Hips, hands, feet. That's what we're looking for. All right, here we go. Oh, yep, right there. Oh, Andrew. Right back to me, pal. Right back to me, pal. Yep, right there. Right there every time.
The volleyball team is starting the season off strong and looking more dominant at every game. The team has been looking to tighten the ship by fine-tuning their skills and working hard in practice. The boys know they have a tough schedule after the break, and they have truly used their losses as motivation to improve.
How's the volleyball team looking? Any hopes of playoffs?
We're actually looking really good. Some of the teams that we've already beat, we're going to be replaying in the season. We have some really strong hitters, Nikki G and Ben Berry, they've been booming it lately. It's been looking real good. We've been receiving well. Liam Foley, he's doing good back there. Our setter, Caden Lynch, he's a dog. But yeah, I think we're going to make it to the playoffs and go pretty far this season.
Here is senior captain Caden Lynch on the King Philip men's volleyball team. After that tough loss against Millis, how are you guys looking to come back against Nipmuc?
Should win. They're not a very good team, and we did good against Millis. They're a way better team than Nipmuc. I mean, we did lose, but in 5 sets, so Nipmuc should be a really easy win, and we'll get back into it.
All right, thank you, Caden.
The boys tennis team has suffered a series of losses against some rival teams. However, they have shown up to play every match with enthusiasm and determination. They're 1-4 in the season and hope to get back on track with a win today against Foxborough. The match is at home today at 3:45.
I think the season, honestly, we just lost to Franklin. First dub against Stoughton on a blowout, and we won 3-2. Just lost to Franklin 4-1. I think honestly that, I don't know, this game against Franklin, we thought we'd win, but we didn't. So I think the season's kind of unsure. But for right now, I think that we're gonna hopefully do well in the season.
I have a strong feeling we're gonna do very well this season. Especially sophomore Arjun Kalu. He makes it really good. And he's just good like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm out here vibing with my boy Lush from KP Tennis, man. Tennis been off to a roll lately. How they gonna keep up this pace and take home another Hawk title?
Yeah, it's tough out here. So our first singles, he's injured, got a shoulder injury, and we just got news that our second singles too has a shoulder injury. So it's looking tough out here for the team. We're not off to a good start, only one win in the season, but you know, we're just hoping and praying that our boys get back at it again.
How are you contributing to the team's awesome success?
You know, I play doubles, so I just, focus on communicating and winning some points out here. That's just how it is.
Our girls tennis team is locked in a 3-way tie for the second place in the Hawk with a 3-1 record. They had a tough 3-2 loss against Franklin last week, but have bounced back with 2 big wins against OA and Attleboro. They plan to stay focused and take it one match at a time and hope someone can beat the undefeated North Attleboro team before their matchup with them on the 27th.
Sean Woods, what are we doing?
Long jump.
This Tuesday, our track athletes hosted their first meet of the season against North Attleboro. The weather was perfect and provided ideal conditions for our teams to thrive. Our girls team fought very hard but came out with a tough loss, making their record 1-1 for the season. And the boys team was able to get the first win of the season, making their record 1-1 as well. Many new coming athletes are finding the rhythm and are putting in the work needed to improve every week.
My shot put score, was increasingly good. I went up from a 28.9 up to a 31.9, which is pretty good and pretty far. My discus, I could have done a whole lot better. My official score being 0. Some things just don't go as planned, and just could have worked better next time.
I don't think I did as I wanted to. I feel like I could have done a lot better and paced myself a lot better, but I'm hoping to improve throughout the season.
I think I did all right, especially because it was my first ever time running the 800. And I'm looking forward to the season and getting better.
How was the meet against North Attleboro?
So the boys came out strong. I'm mainly a runner, and I know we dominated in the running events. And in the end, the boys beat North by, I think it was about 26. I think we're looking strong for later meets in the season, and I think we can win the rest.
I'm here with Noah Lerner. Noah, how was the track meet yesterday?
It was pretty good. I'd say, yeah, we won by a good amount, yeah.
All right, you ready to hear first? Thank you, Noah.
It has been a bit of a rocky start for the Red Sox as they just finished tangling with the very hot Tampa Bay Rays. The team struggled in both of their opening series, but won 3 games in a row against the Tigers with a combined run tally of 22 runs to the Tigers' 9. Their pitching continues to be problematic, with the squad creeping up to an ERA of almost 5. They've walked over 40 batters, but have struck out almost 100. The hitting game is also not what we had hoped, as a combined batting average is a weak 240. The Sox are currently at the bottom of the AL East. The Angels will be in town tonight for a 4:10 p.m. start. Tanner Houck is expected to be on the mound for the Sox.
Offense is producing as they should, but then you look at the defense and the pitching side of it. We got to work on that bullpen. Bullpen's terrible.
Red Sox haven't been living up to the standards that the fans have for them. What are your takes on this topic?
I thought we were going into the season, we were going to be undefeated, had a bunch of young talent stuff. Not doing as good as I want us to, our pitching and batting's not going great. We got to do much better with our pitching. That's something we're certainly struggling with. Coming off a win streak with the Tigers, but game tonight, I think we got to pull out a win. We got to get on the road because Boston's going to start winning games.
I just think if we work on the pitching and the defense, we're a playoff caliber team.
Bill Belichick went from cooking up a Super Bowl contending team to being in Hell's Kitchen. The drama started with a text that rapper Meek Mill sent to Robert Kraft about Lamar Jackson wanting to join the Patriots. Belichick said the team was sticking with Mac, but then it was leaked that Bill Belichick was preparing to trade Jones to another team. The team did not re-sign Brian Hoyer, a move that also stirred the pot. He was picked up by Josh McDaniels and the Las Vegas Raider Patriots. Sports talk is buzzing with speculation, and only time will tell how this offseason will unfold for the Patriots. Look for the draft in a few weeks to see what moves the team makes. It will be very interesting to see if we stick with Mac or look another way.
Is it fair to say that both Mac and Bailey Zappi will be competing for the starting job over the summer, or is it Mac's job?
Yeah, well, everybody get a chance to play. We'll play the best players.
Mac Jones should honestly start over Zappi, but I don't think he's the answer in New England. I think we need to trade for a quarterback or draft one this year in the upcoming draft.
I think, Bailey Zappi kind of backing up Lamar for a couple years would better the Patriots' future. I think Lamar will turn this team around and it'll be a good team next year.
The Bruins are confirmed to be the best team in NHL history with a record of 65-12-5. David Pastrnak has led the team offensively with his impressive 60-plus goals during the regular season, along with getting his 300th career point. The Bruins goalies are a pair of shining stars and perhaps the reason the team has been so successful this season. Vezina Trophy candidate Linus Ullmark has been unbeatable. Over the season, Linus has had a .938 save percentage and a 1.89 goal per game average. Backup Jeremy Swayman has been just as good with a .921 save percentage and a 2.22 goals per average game. The Bruins are looking amazing and Boston fans are banking on a parade this year. However, playoff hockey is playoff hockey. This historic team needs to stay grounded and focused because they're the team everyone wants to be.
It's looking good. Hopefully this is the year for the Cup. I think we should make a run here.
I think the Bruins are going to steamroll through the playoffs. With the best record in NHL history, most wins, also have the most points. David Pastrnak getting up there in age, but 60-point season. Couldn't have asked for a much better season.
Bruins are an insane team, 63 wins in the season. It's insane. At this point, it's cup or bust. We lose the cup. I mean, what was the whole point of breaking the record? Pasternak's a wagon. I mean, he's almost tying up McDavid, like 4 goals off with 60 goals this season. I mean, we better win it. There's no excuse if we don't.
Dude, Ullmark, Swayman duo, 2 of the best goalies in the NHL. How you feeling?
Best 10 duo in the league. I mean, Ullmark's just a brick wall. Swayman's a good backup. We all had our eyes on him. Then Ullmark showed up and just decided, yeah. So, I mean, it's cup or bust this year.
Let's go Bruins. Bees and 4. Don't get it twisted. We're here. We're ready. We're getting the cup. I just want a parade, that's all.
The regular season has come to a close, and the Boston Celtics will take on the Atlanta Hawks in the first round of the series, starting tomorrow in the Garden. The C's closed out their season looking pretty good against the Raptors and the Hawks. They also showcased their depth with players who haven't played much this year. Mr. Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser successfully made a case as to how they can help this team in the postseason.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a sweep. Celtics are looking way better than the Hawks. Trae Young, he's doing all right. I think Celtics are just going to sweep him.
As a Celtics fan, it's tough to bet against the team. But I got Bucks in 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, unfortunately.
We got the Hawks first round. Should be a sweep. Kind of disappointing if it's not. But I think we can really make a run this year.
Yeah, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are going to win the finals.
I think we're going all the way to the chip. It's been a good team all year round. We had a few struggles throughout the season, but every good team goes through a slump. So, yeah, everyone's healthy on the team. I think we'll be fine. Cruise right to the championship.
Game 1 starts tomorrow at 3:30, and the fans are hoping to see that fire the C's have been known to have all season. And that's our broadcast for today. Our spring athletes have some exciting action up ahead, and the sun is shining, so get out there and catch a game. We hope everyone is heading to Term 4 with the same determination our spring athletes are exhibiting. We'll be back next week with all the updates.